And that's right, Virus.
What's coming from the center of Earth?
Nothing. We don't have a centre of a presupposed spherical Earth. Otherwise, triangulation wouldn't work. You'd have a curved adjacent.
To prove that 1 degree difference, you can only derive it from the celestials.
What? I don't know how you came to that conclusion whatsoever.
Akun, where is saying for sextant that you use one line to the star, and then you use again one line to the star? Where is that saying for the sextant?
I didn't use the sextant. I used the theodolite. I didn't use a sextant to try to get 69 degrees.
But we are speaking about sextant. Are we speaking 1 hour about sextant, or we are speaking about giraffe?
We was talking about the sextant until somebody asked me how
Are
did
we
I get
speaking
69
about
miles per degree.
Are we speaking about? Is this show about sextant?
No, somebody asked me about 69 miles per degree.
Oh, this is not about sextant. You are speaking about something. You are speaking about something else.
Yeah, and how do you measure that? How do you measure the 1 degree difference? How do you measure the 1 degree difference?
Yes, by having your starting point at the star's location. As you move, that starting point, one line is going to stay at the starting point, and the other one's going to follow the star.
So drop towards the
That would
horizon.
tell you once you reach
drop
1 degree, 2 degree, whatever.
Do it in what direction? Towards the horizon? Towards the baseline of the angle that you're measuring it with?
It can go either way. That's why you start off.
Sorry,
at
so
the star.
towards the horizon, the baseline then?
It can go up or down.
So, yes, it could go up in relation to what? Third time. The horizon, the baseline for this...
It's starting point. No, it's starting point.
Starting point. Okay, so if it goes up 1 degree, 1 degree in relation to what that is being measured?
It's starting point.
Yeah, and then you back away from it and say it's moved 1 degree. So 1 degree from the measurement along your baseline.
No, 1 degree from its starting point.
1 degree from its starting point, measured how?
By zeroing out at the star.
And so use it pointer compass, theodolite, you said, at the star. Yeah? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to mutter? Nice, clear answers, please. So you're pointing your theodolite at the star. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
And then you're backing away from it.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Right,
Keep
so you're
going.
backing away from it. The second measurement that you take, are you only referencing that star? Because to make that measurement and get a difference, you need a base for the angle difference. So where'd you get your baseline?
Point.
Chant through it.
Chant
through, straight through the concise question, I would. So, you've measured a difference, and you've zeroed out on the star with the theodolite. What's your baseline?
The star.
Star's not a baseline. That's what you're measuring. What's your baseline? Do you know what baseline is?
Starting point.
What's a baseline? What is a baseline?
It's starting point. The base of everything. The base of your information is your starting point.
And what's that?
The star's location.
No, that's what you're measuring.
Yeah, celestial drop.
Right, so you're measuring it from your position on the ground.
My position on the ground, starting point is where the star is.
I see. So when you move to the second position, what's the surface doing for your second measurement?
Oh, I don't know yet. We haven't.
You don't know? Surely you'd know that it's spherical. You're telling me you don't know? Why wouldn't you be saying you don't know when that's what you're here to claim? That seems strange.
Because we haven't gotten to that point yet.
What, when we're measuring an angle on a flat plane? Yeah, we have. We've already measured an angle to this star. It needs a baseline. You haven't answered where you got it yet.
We haven't got to that point yet.
What, where we measure an angle? Yeah, we have. Measured an angle to a star. We're backing away from it. Now we just need to establish a baseline to get the second measurement. You just yet to answer where you got it.
Gotten to that point yet.
Oh, right. Well, we are now. Well, let's say pretend, metaphorically, we've backed away from it on our boat. We've stuck it in reverse. We've backed away from it. Going to measure that second angle now. Where'd you get the baseline?
Your baseline was the starting point of the star.
No, that's the thing you measured third time.
Yes.
So your position is where you're measuring it from. You understand that, Virus? 2 lines. First position is position A to the star, which we're going to call C. Then we back away and we measure it again from position B to the star. You're saying your theodolite shows a 1 degree difference. What's the baseline?
Yeah.
What's the baseline?
It's starting point.
You keep saying this. I'm going to kick you out.
And I keep giving you the answer. I'm not.
Yeah, saying the star, the thing you're measuring from your position on the ground, and then backing away from it. That's 2 positions on the ground.
It's gonna be 2 positions on the ground, regardless.
Right. So what are they doing? What are they doing?
It's moving with you just like it would at any other angle.
And are they
Your
curving?
your lines are
Curving. It's
going up to the
curving,
sky.
right?
What are you talking about?
Curving away from you, right? Curving backwards as you back away from the star, right?
No, we haven't.
No! Welcome to Flat Earth. You're fucking right it ain't curving away from you because you couldn't get a straight baseline to make this angle measurement and this claim. It has to be flat for you to measure these angles. That's right. Definitely not curving away from you, Virus. Yeah, we know too. But don't worry. You don't need to ponder this after the fact.
I won't.
Yeah, of course you won't. No. It'll be us pondering it because you're all living rent-free in our heads when we point out that you can't get a curved adjacent. That when you're backing away and measuring a 1 degree difference, you need a flat baseline to do that. Yeah, that's a flat Earth proof right there, Virus. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to lose any sleep over this. But I'm sure when you tell us simultaneously that you ponder this stuff and think about how it's tactics that mean you can only get an angle measurement from a flat baseline. Yeah, that'd be my tactics that you need to go away and ponder, not my devastating argument that ripped apart your globe, Faith.
It's your tactics.
Yeah, it's my tactics. Yeah.
It's giving me an argument I never made.
Oh, right. You didn't claim 1 degree every 69 miles requiring a flat baseline to make the assertion if you're measuring angles on a surface of any description. Just doesn't work on a curved surface. That's a tactic. No, you seem to be confusing tactics, the things you're employing when you chant through all of these arguments, with devastating arguments.
No, it's your false argument that you gave me.
Oh, how's it false?
Your false baseline.
How's it false? How's it false when I say you need a straight, flat baseline? How is that false?
Because
Explain how you can get an angle with a curved adjacent.
Because you think I do when I don't.
Sorry, not what I think you do when you don't. How'd you get an angle with a curved adjacent?
You still never explained that.
Sorry, it's going to be telling me what I don't do? Or is this going to be a tactic by you to get away from the question that's being asked about how you would acquire an angle from a curved adjacent to make my statement that you need a straight baseline to be false, as you have stated? Want to actually provide an argument? Maybe a tactic or two. Maybe a swerve ball for me. A tactic. Yeah? Give me a tactic.
No,
as opposed to a
claimed that,
rebuttal
so
to my devastating argument.
I never claimed that. I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't claim blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Where'd you get an angle if you've got a curved adjacent? Answer, you don't. This can't work on a sphere. You need a flat baseline. Hence the reason Virus disclaimed that it would be easier to do this on a flat Earth. And that's why they do it that way. Because it's easier. No, it's because you can't get an angle from a curved baseline.
What is this baseline you're talking about?
That would be the surface of the Earth that you think is curved. You think you've got a spherical surface beneath your feet, and this proves otherwise.
Never used that when it came to 69 miles per degree.
No, you couldn't, because when you claimed that, you needed to juxtapose that angle measurement to work from the centre of a presupposed spherical Earth. But obviously, you were claiming that measurement while we're measuring things. And when I ask you how you measure it, you need a flat line to measure it with. So you've got to measure it first before you can move it to the centre of a presupposed spherical Earth and hope we don't notice that it's no longer an angle that's measured on the surface with a flat baseline, that it's actually coming from the centre of a presupposed spherical Earth. No, you never got to make that argument. That's right, Virus.
What's coming from the centre of Earth?
Nothing. We don't have a centre of a presupposed spherical Earth. Otherwise, triangulation wouldn't work. You'd have a curved adjacent.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, metaphor me. Make it seem like you don't know what I'm on about. That's right. Well, you know what you can do as you don't seem to understand what I'm on about, Virus? You can ponder it. You can think about it later. Yeah? While I'm living rent-free in your head. Obviously, you can tell everyone around you that you're just thinking about my tactics. Yeah? But that argument that I just made that you didn't understand, yeah, you can go away and ponder that, sunshine. Yeah? Have a little think about it. Yeah? Me, I'm going to go away and nail my wife. But with that, I'm going to say a huge, massive, enormous thank you to both Discord and G Plus panels for making today's after show possible. And of course, a massive thank you to all of you in either Nathan Oakley 19.